up, Norm? I want to mess with you today, dog. Norm been fucking with me. No, what's up, man? This is came from the shop, man. We here today, getting it back in as usual. Norm and the Brian, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm all right. You missed last week, man. Where you been?
I was in court
Still fighting that one case when you was missing.
on Sunday.
What?
Huh?
What was you in court for?
Testifying. What?
Joe the People's Champ, what's up,
Did I
man?
make my money?
Joe the People's Champ, man. How you feeling, man?
What
What up, though?
I ain't messing with him, man.
He's more in the building, man. What up, though?
Joe is the People's Champ, dog. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that Joe is the People's Champ?
Yeah.
Do you really understand that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean when I say that? Do you see Joe's
Yeah.
social media?
You know how I feel about it. Cause I had y'all didn't have a problem with it.
No, just shit.
I had a problem with it.
Don't forget we're
Every
Beer Nation.
day, he wishing somebody happy birthday and you see a picture of him.
That's Joe the People's Champ.
Happy birthday.
It's Joe, it's Little Joe's birthday. Shout out to Little Joe.
You know what I'm
Happy
saying?
birthday, Little Joe, my God, dog. Joe the old man.
I'm still tired from the party, bro.
But Joe act like
party
it's...
it is.
There you go, that's what I'm getting at. We don't know who party it was, man.
You said that wait till
We uncaged the animal, dog. Hey, we got his arms out. We got his arms out. We got his arms out. It's cold as fuck. We the uncaged animal.
cold outside.
No, I understand.
Arms out, he got his.
No, but it's a difference with yours, dog. It's a difference with yours.
Get out of here, dog.
Look, I know that's
Get out of here, dog.
See, that's why I
He
left
gonna
my
put
coat
on
on,
that
man.
picture, bro.
I got these two in the earth.
Look out.
Let me put my coat back on, dog.
shit crazy, man. Tay, what's up, man?
What's happening, good brother?
Where we at?
Good BSB, man. Hanging out, you know, kicking it with some good people.
Give me that address, man.
16907 Harper. Been here about 20 years.
I'm a shop, man.
Come shop with us, man. What's the Andrew Offin on too? Lieutenant Dre.
Shout out
Roger,
to Dre,
Fresh
man.
as fuck.
Hey, I was up at Views, dog. They got some good ass food.
That's all Dre cooking that too.
Yeah.
For real, I might pull up on Dre and fuck with Dre.
Oh, Dre cooking in
I
there
don't know
too?
nothing about the West Side, so I'm definitely
And I'm
gonna
fried too. They had
call this a good word. Like, hey.
Fellas, we back, man. Detroit party scene. Back in the day, real party scene, man. We used to get it in. Boy, I'm gonna start with you. I'll bet you don't remember when you had that drop top Mustang, did you?
Oh yeah, I still got that boy.
Oh, okay. So let's let you know how long I've been partying. You know what I'm saying? That boy's coming with that drop top Mustang. Let the people know who you are.
Yeah, what up, though? I'm Kool-Aid out to this booch. You already know what it is. Detroit finest party promoter.
Been wearing the big chains. Better tell them. See, I can keep going. You don't want
Yeah, I mean, it go all the way back since what year, Rob?
97.
That's what keep going. That's something. Am I lying? Did I start off with any lie?
Didn't start off with no lies.
Besides me being late, huh? Let's go.
What up, though, Detroit? Shout out to Filthy Americans. Yo, Rock Sykes, promotion, marketing, music, clothes, liquor, whatever you can think of, any part of brands, I've been a part of it, from the streets to the suites.
What up, though? You already know what it is. DJ Turner, Riverside. Marketing, promotions. I work with almost about every brand too. You know, Def Jam, Interscope, Universal, Remy Martin, Juice Magazine. A lot of different brands. You already know what it is.
Well connected in the city of Detroit, man. I love you, brother. Appreciate y'all for coming out. The first half of our interview was beautiful. If you haven't checked it out yet, please, please, please go to YouTube, check it out, subscribe.
It came from the shop.
Keep on in it.
313
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Joe ain't know what the fuck I was gonna say. He just jumped in. Joe gotta be Joe, the people's champ. Go ahead, Joe, continue. Damn, what? Joe just jumped right in that thing.
They don't see you holding that.
Definitely David.
That's what I'm saying. My baby Joe be working, man. But y'all heard what he said, man. Please go like it, subscribe, man. Share us as much as you can. We gotta get on what's the name? What's the name, man, on the phone? Cause they say they be pulling up podcasts just watching them when you drive. Yeah. Gotta get on Spotify. So what's up, man? DJ, John, we're gonna start with you, man.
What's going on with you, brother?
How was it back in the day? We going 1997. I should have started with Kool-Aid. Because Kool-Aid, he's setting the tone, dog. Because every time I see him, I think about that big ass
Kool-Aid
chain.
over there.
97.
97. Shit, rock. 96, 97. Started with the party joints. It inspired a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? And we started with the high schools, started doing high school parties. We did that for about 20 years.
Damn. Fuck it.
My teen club was called The Rec, and my teen club lasted at least 15 years straight.
What was that at?
I started on Finkel in Wyoming. Yeah, Finkel in Wyoming. And then we moved around River Rock, St. Andrews. Northwest Activity Center was a big spot. Each one reach one, always had to give them a shout out. They gave me my first real chance to bang that boy out.
Each one, reach one. It was owned by the Grand Sheik of Michigan for the Moors, Fuqua Bay.
Yeah,
Real
always
powerful
good.
brother.
Right.
Shout out.
Yeah, Islam.
What else, man? So, what you doing now?
Marketing, promotions, advertisement,
Same thing.
same thing. Yeah,
All y'all still keep in touch?
yeah.
That's what I love about it, man. We still well connected in the city, man. And that's a beautiful thing. Like I
Let
said,
them know too who came from your tree. You know, it's one of the things.
Yeah, it's a ton of people, you know. Cash Doll, she was my hip roll princess back in the day.
Damn.
right.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
tons of people. I can't think of.
DJ Liquid.
Yeah, DJ Liquid, R.I.P. DJ Liquid. He
Didn't
was
you have a spot on?
first
Didn't you
DJ.
have a spot on Jefferson?
Yup, I was at the Walsworth building.
Okay, that's
On Jefferson, I turned that boy out all the way.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's the shit.
Walsworth, where at? What they was doing
Right,
there?
right, almost to Belle Isle.
Yeah, it was like the only building right there.
Parties?
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought
that was regular party.
Team.
the teen joint.
Yep.
Yeah.
We used to have that boy banging.
Mark D. He
Yeah.
hosts all the white party, black party. You see Mark D.
Mark D started off hosting at the Rec. Yeah, he was on the radio for a while. Kenny Valentino, he started at the Rec hosting. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Jitten Genius, Jitten Jesus. He started off jitting at the
I
Rec.
never seen him like in the world ever. Okay, now I really feel good if you said it.
Right.
I never really seen him in the world.
If he
So
ain't
I-
seen them, then
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I never seen dude in the world.
All right, so who is this?
cold, though.
Is
Dog,
my man-
fuck it.
It's my man Hobbs.
Brandon Hobbs.
That's the same dude. That's the same.
Yeah.
So that is Jimmy.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
come on, that's great. Cool cat, man. Hey, go check out his mixtape, bro.
Yeah. Cause now he rap. He say I don't be shit no
I
more.
told you to check out.
Rapping.
Yeah. Okay. So he just be doing the rapping now. Yeah, that's
he
GG.
rapping now. I
But-
never seen him out there either, but he a positive brother.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, we ain't in the and there's no knock on it. We ain't in the strip club world. Cause that's where they really was clowning at. Like,
The hip hop clowns came from me too.
Oh, for sure. For real?
Yeah, Fresh the Clown.
Fresh the Clown?
Yeah, all of them was come from the Rec. Yeah.
Damn.
The whole dance culture.
We got history in the building, man.
Man, for real, I would love it.
It's been a minute ago. The boys took off now.
Hell,
One
fuck
of the
it.
little homies at my summer party yesterday. Shout out to Fresh the Kid. He wanted to dance in clowns. Like,
Yeah, but that's why it was important to tell you, like, when we started, that was kind of like the seed for everything that's going on now. Like,
For sure.
everybody came from our tree. You know, like, Biggs, how he had the outline of, like, everybody that came from Rockefeller. That's kind of like anybody that's doing something in the D, we was kind of doing it before they was doing it. Any kind of gang, anything, we was that. It was the royal family. And when you had the royal family, it broke off. You got him, then you got, you know, Kool-Aid, you got Eternal, you got me, and then it just break all the way down to somebody today. You know, you had Dre was on there, and then all the people that he made, you know, that come from that tree. It's a long line. Like, if we didn't do it, what nobody doing. That east or west. Oh, but shout out to Tech Man though on the east side.
For sure.
DJ Tech.
DJ Tech Man.
DJ.
Hey, I gotta say it. This
Tech
my
man, I got, man, listen.
say it, cause I'm gonna say.
Hey, he had
Tech Man really.
Tech Man party.
Tech Man really got me alive.
What?
He ain't even passed
Listen.
out flyers. He just had a
No.
number. You just call his number.
You
and
call the
message.
number, bro. Listen.
And
Book
that
text
message carry you the whole week or whatever you got going
Man,
on.
Tech man went. I used to practice in front of that mirror on Ryan, so I can be jitting like a mo. Cause them hoes, come get me some of that food. And I got it. I was a lot lighter then, though. I was skinnier then. Oh, I'm a good jitter. You didn't know that?
Right foot in, left foot.
Hey, don't joke, because he think I'm lying about that. You ain't know I was a jitter?
About to look it up.
Hey, listen, Tech Man used to come through at DJ over here at CJ's.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Some of the best East Warren parties.
Oh my God.
They love CJ. Why y'all went at the WIA?
That ain't not hood.
Yeah, I know.
And I ain't, I'm sick he tried to
Y'all ain't come to the
Y'all ain't come to CJ.
I did the WIA. That was across from Solomon Temple, right?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Where that's at?
Somebody Quinn.
Way out.
No, no.
You know, we party. We used to be everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. I told you I used to pass out flyers for Moby like
I ain't gonna lie, it's way out.
Everybody.
Man, I passed out flyers from Moby when I was like 14.
Yeah. Moby had all, I'm telling you.
Listen, bro, when I got to Disney in '95, bro, I swear to God, I used to see all these little ass paper flyers. Like,
Hey, bro.
that's
Inside.
I'm talking about real, just colored sheets of paper, bro.
One black and white flyer, but on a color
On a color sheet of paper, bro. Man.
Hey, no, but hey, Eternal, though, I want to continue that story that you was finna start.
What?
Because with Jay-Z,
Oh, I got a couple of Jay-Z stories.
Hold on, wait, before we get to that.
well, what's up? 'Cause remember, he was going deep.
Yeah, you was finna
And
go.
we had to stop.
I just wanted to hear a little bit more about the teen scene, because these kids nowadays don't
Have that. I was just talking to my daughter
Listen,
about that.
bro. Like when you was doing the teen shit, my man Berg, that's how I got him to you. He used to fuck with you, 'cause he had like the Reservoir Dog, the music, all that type of shit
Right.
going on. But I would come, man, because we was out of school. This had to be like 2000 or something like that. Man, we would come up there, bro. I'm talking about like slapping. I'm talking about like capacity. A bunch of goddamn kids, man. That shit was like, that shit used to be amazing to see that shit, man.
Appreciate it.
You know, it's a formula to it because I've been seeing some of the biggest names. I don't care who it is, you just can't do it. It's a formula, actual real formula, and it's actually real work, you know, behind getting 800 or 1,000 kids in one room. It's a formula. You can do radio all day, but you gotta have a formula in order to really get that many people into the building, you know. But that planted the seed because it's an outlet.
We even
For
had it
them
to where
to, you know, to be able to jit, like you were saying, jit, you know, performing or rapping. And that's like, you know, a boxer going to the gym to exercise, put in that work or that training. That's the same thing with having that platform for somebody to go and perform, and now they take off like a Cash Doll or Fresh to Clowns or whatever, you know. Yeah, that platform is always needed.
What got you into that though, Cool? Like, how you get, you know?
Man, like I said, I started out passing out flyers for Mo when I was like 14. Then I fell in love with dance. So I was going to the Grand Quarters every week. And I got in the JIT group. We started jitting. And I got popular because I was a big fella that could jit. Right. So when I was about 19, me and DJ Liquid, we talked about throwing parties. We was in St. Andrews in the basement. We like, man, we gonna start off together. We threw a party, it did capacity. It was everybody came, everybody our age, teens, everybody did capacity. We was on from there. It just, we just stuck together as a team. R.I.P. DJ Liquid again, he passed away 10 years ago now.
Okay.
But I was inspired through dance. So I always promoted dance. I always promoted the whole dance part of the party, all the battles and all of that. So I just staying consistent really was a big part of it. Yeah. But I had love for the party. I had love for the music and for the dance and all of that. Every promoter didn't have that. They just were just
trying to make some money.
Yeah.
That's how it is now. You go on a party, everybody just looking at each other like they crazy.
I swear, we did not used to be like that, dog. Social media messed up a lot, man, for real.
You know, yeah, we're doing them too.
what?
We was at the Sharon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I've been seeing a lot of people
like try to throw parties and shit because they go to a lot of parties. They think that all they gotta do is come up with a flyer and say show up here, and it don't work. And then I just see people throw parties for a minute and go away. What's the key to longevity in that shit? Like how do y'all say y'all been doing it for decades now? How do y'all stay consistent with it?
You just gotta love doing what you do, the passion. You gotta definitely always learn, keep reinventing, stay connected, stay true, because your integrity is all you got. That's worth more than $1. You know, so be loyal, be true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay consistent. I think that's what anything you're doing, and just being true to you, and just like I said, just keeping your integrity in check. Because I work with everybody. I love everybody. Anybody know me? I work with anybody, and that just go because you try to be a good dude and you show love more than anything. Like when you show love, you always gonna get that back. You know, whether it's from the promoters or from the patrons that come to the event. So I think for me, that's just the key. I think you gotta have that, because you see a lot of guys come, but then they'll fall off, and then you never see them no more. And then life happens too. So, but it's all about you trying to stay consistent. Like I still work, but I work in different capacity. You know, not necessarily on the party side, but more on the business side. I take that skill and use it for other things that I do. So I always tell anybody, if you got a gift and a talent, you can use that gift and the talent in any area. It don't have to just be parties. It could be whatever it is. It's the same concept. It's just a different, platform.
You gotta know like the demographics of people you're trying to reach to, but like the crowd you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, certain type of music that you're gonna play for them, what type of DJ you're gonna deal with. It's a lot coming into doing them parties and stuff.
DJ matters.
The DJ matters.
You know the DJ matters. That's what's getting the parties up. Shout out to
We know that. We know the DJ matters.
Rob, what's the Platts about up there, man? Let everybody know what the
Oh yes, man. I seen it when I came. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Well, I'll talk about the Detroit joint.
Yeah.
'Cause I love the Detroit dudes. Black Lagoon, we had a record called Star, one of the dopest records, a Hustle Ballroom joint. Rock Bottom, anything Rock Bottom do, I do all their marketing and promotion. Also road manager for E-Dub. E-Dub had a record deal with MCA. He was also the Freestyle Blaze champion. Remember Blaze? Blaze magazine.
He got signed with
MCA.
Rough Riders too.
Yeah. Matter of fact, one of his main manager was Jimmy Henchman, and then I did the road management for him. So he had big dog people. We shot the video in Belial the day after 911. They had to drive to the D because there wasn't no flights and all that.
Right.
The second one is my man Tone Scott, aka AK, who produced a lot of stuff for Big Hurt, Blade. Anybody in Detroit in the last 20 years, he's probably did 90% of their music. He just did the whole album with Payroll that's coming out too, called the 10 Stack Commandments. Let me see, Jesse James, the Street Lord Jesse James, that was a joint. I love that album because it was pretty dope. Mercedes, I did.
Niggas don't remember Mercedes. Wait,
Mercedes was from the D.
niggas don't know Mercedes worked at Taco Bell. Universal dog.
Yeah, Mercedes.
I was there. Hey, let me eat that motherfucker.
Mercedes was dope because just he represented the D, and that album cover for any cat was just iconic.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Very iconic. I already heard that 4 or 5 times. I ain't gonna go there. Mercedes, what up?
Yeah. Detroit G Code had Fuse. He made Cash Rules Everything Around Me. That was one of the dope joints. Then we had Samuel Monroe Jr. He played Caffeine and Junior. It was Caffeine in Men's Society and Junior in Players Club.
Okay.
So he was
Junior
back to the party.
Y'all remember Chico? You know what I'm saying?
So the G Code, yeah, that was a Detroit joint.
Yeah.
My man P Red, he lived across the street from me, and he produced that whole joint. He also did a movie called Pawn Shop with Foolish and Delicious.
And delicious, man, that dog, that's one of the funniest, dog. You ever see, man, Foolish keep talking about spinners. He gonna call it spinners. And every time you come in, they gonna play the spinners music, man.
Yeah, so I was in that too, Pawn Shop. So I was in that. Foolish was trying to sell the chain that he had stole.
That's right.
And you probably seen me in there.
No, with the chain, you had the glasses on.
Yeah, trying to sell him a chain. Then my dude Al Luke from the east side, 17,000 block,
Coney
you know, Coney Gardens.
Oh, Coney.
Hold on,
Did y'all heard?
pause.
Go ahead.
Al Nuke. Do y'all know he manages Zaytoven, right?
Yeah.
I heard.
That motherfucker is doing some big shit, man.
No, and we don't be, hey, no, and hold it, that's right. No, cause my, fuck yeah, that's all joking aside. Yes, yes, But my thing is this, hey, can I ask, hey, no, on some real though,
For real.
do he promote that, like, I mean, how can I say it? Do he let that be known? Cause a lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying?
He know about this. The thing about Al, he know about his work. Like when he went to the A, he went to the A Love, and a lot of people, Cool C, whether it be Cool C, Mr. Morrow, New, all these dudes that I know personally.
Yeah.
When you go down there, you just go, what can I do to help you become successful? We don't go down there like, this is what I do, this is my
That's what I
resume
love,
back
man.
home. We go down there and we be humble.
All
we
in the videos.
Then we put in work. You know what I'm saying? Then we let somebody who saying come out. We just go down there and try to figure out how can we help.
Videos,
You know?
got a new movie a lot down there.
But it's crazy how a nigga how a cat can leave the city and get on.
Right.
But don't nobody want to show no love in the city, bro. That's so disrespectful.
Right, because and that's what another thing I wanted to touch on too, not to get off, man, this shit is great. Back then, it was always love. You didn't come to the club, frowned up at nobody, nigga get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm around all this, I done seen it. Now, when we go to a club now, it's like, they looking at you funny. You don't know who I am or who I know. You don't know what I am. Motherfucker looking at you crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, stand over here. Damn, I gotta stand over here. Then my man is the one, which is the owner that really invited me to come out. I don't even come out.
But that's
you know what I'm saying?
Back then, though, you had it to where it's like you had to really be in the streets as far as promoting and doing anything.
So you was touching people.
Party game, yeah, so you get to interact with people. Nowadays, it's just like, I might see this motherfucker on social media, but I don't really know who he is. You know what I'm saying? We actually had relationships with each other. I know him. I know what day he throwing a party. So
It's a
I ain't
respect.
gonna step on his toes. If I know he doing a party on the 23rd, I'm gonna do mine a week after or something. And I'm gonna go to his shit. He gonna come to my party.
Yeah.
We supported each other like that. You know what I'm saying?
Then as
We
far
didn't
as the
step on
whole-
each other's toes or
The
none
whole
of that.
dance thing too, he said, you know, like you had the different gym crews.
Oh, you know that Polo Boys, all that.
Talk about that, bro.
Greenville coming to the parties.
Yeah, Greenville on everybody.
We had shoot Polo Boys, Eternal Freaks,
Eternal. Dream Team.
Mafia, Five Deadly Venom.
Venom, yeah, only him moves out.
Dance
I started Eternal too, so you know.
Of course.
I came with him, you know.
Right.
So, yeah, you already know.
There you speak, man. Oh.
Let's go back, let's go back to the 90s. I just,
Yeah, I know, man, because it's so much.
Clean it up.
It's so
Then,
much.
another joint with Al Nuke was the Street Life. You know, that was before really most cats really was doing documentaries. There's only a few cats in the city that really was doing movies. Shout out to them guys, you know, doing the Plug Love and all the stuff that they was doing. But it was only Detroit G Code and like Street Life. You know what I'm saying?
Street Life was history.
Those like
Oh,
that's what Trick
Oh, yeah.
that
Trick Daddy.
That big
trouble
big.
with that, yeah.
Yeah.
I live in Arizona now, so it's like, it'd be funny, man. I'll be out there, people, when they talk about Detroit and they talk about movies and stuff like that, they always bring up that street life.
That street like that shit was real,
I'm
man.
like,
Those for me was like the early beginning, like I was saying, planting the seeds for a lot of stuff that was going on now, because that's just really what was going on, the vibe back then. And then you got my man T the Pimp. Everybody knows T the Pimp from North End T.
North End T.
You know, and that was pretty much it. Oh, then my man Jay Wan. Jay Wan did a lot of joints. If y'all know Big Sean, Finally Famous, he was down with them. So I was doing management for him, which was pretty dope. Then Warren G, that's my dude. I did marketing for his album. The sell did dope. Yeah,
He's
he
still
autographed it from me.
active out here, too.
And everybody don't know that's Dr. Dre half brother.
Half brother, yeah.
That's pretty dope. Fab did promotion for Fab album. Of course, the Jesus the Snowman joint. You know, and I was part of the responsibility for selling the Snowman shirts here in the city. You know, back in the day, they got banned in the high schools. Everybody was selling, you know, wearing those Snowman shirts.
I think
like
Detroit, the market, this market here sold the most shirts than any market.
Yeah.
I bet
Everybody was wearing
he
that.
really trademarked it really about 4 or 5 years ago, really.
For real?
Yeah. He's like, now he got it. But back then, so many people ate off of it. You know, then we didn't have a machine. I went to the dudes they in Eastland now, but they was in Northland.
That's right.
And I
What's
was
the name of the man? He was cool.
And my man was making them, but we was selling them for
I know you're talking about.
$45, $60. And then if you was a boss, we knew you was a deep one for $100. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas back on over the
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, so I was doing like a G a day. I was talking about 24 years old, doing a G a day. So
T-shirt.
Off a t-shirt. So
Snowman
what I
on
do
the
is, I had a big sign. It was a pole outside in the front of the store. And I would go and I put a nail and I stuck a sign and I would hang the sign up and I had the snowman on this side and the snowman on this side. So when people would drive by and I had the snowman on there, and then I had white tees. It was something like 5 for like 20 or something like that, 5 for 15. And cash was coming in there, and I was selling Wranglers. Niggas was buying Wranglers, dude. I was going to the dollar store, buying hats. Cash was buying, and they was buying it. You know what I'm saying?
Hustle. That's great hustle.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Detroit, though.
Man, work, the hustle ethic is impeccable.
Yeah.
Used to be.
Yeah, used to be.
It still is a little bit, man. It's still a little bit around.
It ain't
It ain't like how it was, but it's
Like
still a
that,
little
like
bit.
what he talking about, that's back when it was, like you were just telling me about y'all went to New York.
Right.
Like seeing that hustle down there, like,
Right.
And I remember my uncle picked me up and we went and saw watermelons on Mac and Bewick, swear to God.
like,
You can't do that shit
I
now.
asked him for some money for some shoes. He like, no, we're finna get up. We're gonna go down to the Eastern Market, bought some watermelons, went out there, was slanging them joints.
nowadays.
Then I went and got me some shoes as soon as we got done.
Alright.
For real. Damn. That's how it works.
I just
Turtle,
heard
man. What's the hoodie about, man? How you get involved with them people,
Oh,
man?
yeah, man.
You know?
I used to do me and my homeboy Griff, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Griff. We used to do all the marketing for the Juice magazine. That's like when Meech first came out with the magazine. And I was doing a promo downtown, some Def Jam street stuff. We was putting up posters all over the poles and everything downtown. And Juice walked up on me at that time. I had seen her a couple
Juice
times.
a lady. I was about to say, for everybody that don't know.
Yeah, rest in peace, Juice.
All right,
You
rest in
know,
peace, Juice.
but yeah, I knew who she was at that time, but she walked up on me, you know, she seen me doing a promotion. I think we was doing, I think something for the locks or something. I don't know, it was some big orange posters. That's all I remember. We got Def Jam a ticket too, by the way, that day for putting up all them. We got like a $50,000 ticket. But
Y'all was plastering shit.
everywhere.
Man, we had posters from the bottom of the pole all the way to the top on every pole downtown you could think of. So
Y'all get in trouble for that? Like, what the Def Jam?
Oh, they called. We was doing the promo was with a dude named LaRock. He was actually DJ LaRock. He was the person running.
LaRock?
Yeah, DJ LaRock. He was running the street team. So they called him, and we was all over there having a meeting and everything. And they basically told him that they got the $50,000 ticket, whatever. But they was happy. They like, we know y'all doing y'all job, whatever.
Y'all working.
And when matter of fact, when the regional rep came out here, he took us to what was that? Foot Locker. When the Foot Locker first opened up on Woodward, bought all of his shoes and all that, gave us an extra check and everything for that. Dang. But that's how I met Juice though. I was just downtown, you know, she walked up on me. And we got to talking back and forth about me doing promotions, marketing. So she like, well, I want you to do the Juice magazine. So I was like, all right, I'm cool with that. She gave me like 3 boxes of magazines. And after that, it was on. That's when we the Party at Legends.
Yeah.
The Party at Legends. And like me, him, Hustle Simmons, a couple other people, Jelly, that do the fashion walk, the fashion show.
for a minute.
Yeah, we promoted the party. Me and Drunken Master DJ'd the party. And from there, it was like
Free Drunken Master.
Drunken Master locked
Free
up.
I didn't know.
Free Drunken
Coalition.
Master. Yeah, he been locked up for a little minute. But then, yeah, it was on since then that, like in the middle of the party, like it was going down, it was packing. I don't know why, but the police came in there, everybody ran out. And it was like stacks of magazines on the wall still, like boxes of magazines, probably about 50, 60 boxes. So So I'm like, everybody leaving out, and I'm looking like, I know how much we selling the magazines for, so I'm like, fuck that, I let everybody leave out, I run, I put my car to the door, I started putting all the magazines in the car and shit. So I called Juice the next morning, like, why y'all leave all the magazines, you know what? Y'all don't want them? She like, man, fuck the magazines. She like, so I was like, all right, I called Griff, like, well, I got all the magazines, what you wanna do with them and shit? We sold them all. Then I called Juice, like, yeah, we sold all the magazines, I'm about to send you the money for the magazines. And when I did that, it was like, it was on after that.
Love. See, that's respect.
Solid.
Cause you ain't have to do that. Stole it right. You know what I'm saying? You could have ran off on the plug twice.
I sold them all, I sent
Shit,
the
whack, man. You know what I'm saying? We glorify that type of whack shit, though.
I don't.
Niggas.
I definitely don't.
So when the Super Bowl came, they had they wanted to have a couple parties downtown, and I had, at that time, me and Tez Green had mailings on the road on every Saturday.
Oh, that was your party?
Yeah, me and Tez
That
Green.
bitch was slap. Got me a little down there, too.
Me, Tez Green.
When they get drunk, I'm getting them.
DJ Daddy Rip from 12 Tech Mile.
12 Tech Mile. Yeah, 12 Tech Mile.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's how I used to go. 12 Tech Mile. Yeah.
So we used to do that every Saturday. So then that's when Juice called, like, yeah, we want to do some parties down there. And so they came down. We had a party for like that whole week from Monday to Sunday, and every day was packed.
At Miracle Monroe.
Yep, at Miracles. But you know, it was so much going on, so many people from out of town. It was all out of towners, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really know where to go, but we right there in the
Right there in the middle.
and everything. So all they knew, they come out their hotels and all that, we right there. So that's kind of how that played out. But yeah, then after that, it was all love. Start going out.
Hey, so I want to ask somebody this, man. With a change in the climate of the drug culture, right? Do y'all notice a difference in the party scene from like the ecstasy days to like now everybody off the lean and the Zans and all that? Like, is it a difference when you DJing or when you can see like how the crowd is now?
It's a big difference.
I was-
drugs we used to take back in the day had hype and ready to
That-
party.
that
Now
was
they
what I
like,
was gonna say. I was
it's either that or they in the club.
I'm an ecstasy party guy, so I know the party was epic.
Right.
Party was
epic.
epic.
Well, I used to take that shit like a motherfucker, boy. I'm glad I don't fuck with that shit.
Shit different.
I do not
I don't know.
condone drug use, but it was definitely a good time back in like 99,
2000, 01,
Probably about
About
03,
03, right?
Yeah.
It's about 03. But that's because, like, why?
They start cutting them and making them themselves, and now it's like you don't even get the same effect. Like when you take one back in the day, you couldn't go to sleep.
Man,
you
it
wanted
was
to eat,
epic
you just
party
wanted to
nights,
party.
bro.
and have
Oh my
fun.
God.
You take one, you be hungry, go to sleep, all that. It's like
Damn.
you don't know what they put on it, so it's like I don't even have nobody taste.
What you say?
I don't think it's been like no epic.
No.
You just gotta go. You know what I mean?
For
Like,
sure.
when you look forward to going to Soul Night or T Woods was
T
doing
Wood, shout out to T Wood.
Man,
Oh, God.
listen, bro. Listen, I've been to a lot of parties. I was a partying motherfucker, man. But T Woods parties, man. Oh my God.
Everything about T Wood parties. Especially
Man, that nigga
like,
had
they
the
make
coldest females, bro. I used
Yeah.
to be like, where do they work? Where else do they be at? Like on Tuesday. Damn, wait till it's Saturday to find out where the hell they work. Where
T
they
Wood,
work.
that's when, like when we started growing up, from being from the high school era and this and the third, right? You know, we growing up now. And when you start going to a T Wood party, it was like, yo,
Oh, you gotta spend a bankroll.
you gotta be correct. You
Of course,
know
the
I'm the
right.
fakest motherfucker there is. So I only spent about $300. But I look like $2,000, $1,500. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Plus I got this cold ass old school. The bitch only got about $5 worth of gas, that bitch. I'm down at a T Wood, right? Hell yeah, you great. Grandma, give me $10. I'm fresh to the bitch. Where you finna go? Because T Wood's people stayed across the street from my grandma.
Oh, so you was far than ready.
Bingo. Honest to God. So I'm going. Hell yeah, let me get the ticket. Boom, take it out the way. Put something together. Oldie washed up. I done did that the self-wash for the dog.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean? Self-wash. Now I'm down. What? Nigga, I don't budget, nigga, now. I'm down there. You looking at all them old, like you said, where they working at? Where they coming from?
Man,
They
listen,
walking,
bro,
they got
I'm
a different
telling you.
walk. We gotta grow up. Like, I gotta be grown. Like, I miss all that shit, dog.
T Wood parties had you reevaluate. Like, they want to supposed to
Boy, this parties
You know, like this party, but the scene was like different, cause you could just parking lot pimp.
Yo, come on, man.
River Rock, you ain't even had to go.
I don't know for y'all east siders, but I don't know if y'all ever just used to go like Babes though. You know, this might be a little before summertime, but you can just go down Babes or you ride from Babes and then you ride down to Teresa's.
Oh no, I just started doing that now. I'm just starting to do the Teresa shit now, you know, on 30.
I wouldn't go over there unless I was fucking with him.
Yeah, I just started doing the Teresa. Oh, God.
But see, what we would do is we would start off at Teresa's, then we'll swing to Chuck Millionaires.
Y'all Chuck.
Leave Chuck Millionaires and go to Rados and leave
Shout out to
Rados and
Rados,
go
man.
to the network.
Woo, I used to
This
come
was
up on
Thursday
Sunday.
night. For me, Thursday night, I'm getting 5 spots. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
man.
I'm gonna start off at Teresa's. Like I said, Chuck Millionaires, leave Chuck Millionaires, swing over to Rados, leave Rados, and then hit the network.
Right.
You know?
Oh, yeah, the network.
Where you going? Because you see, I said, I'm promoting, so
No, you
I'm
gotta
hitting
be.
spots because I'm promoting. First thing you do as a promoter, you gotta sew the whole club up. I'm gonna hit the parking lot attendant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the people at the door. Then after I hit the people at the door, I'm hitting the bar, hitting the bartenders. I'm hitting the DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting the promoter and the owner. So now when I get through, this is how you get love.
Yeah,
I
you
just explain
got-
to you the whole game.
you gotta show
so
love.
now everybody know who you is
It's a
because
technique.
I got 50 of these t-shirts. So now everybody got one. Then the next week, everybody got a CD. Everybody got a DVD or whatever I got to promote. So now that's how you get love. So now when you doing your gig, I know, dude, that's how you get your VIP. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you acting a fool, security got you because that's a good dude right there. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get love because you sold up but you do that at every club. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get love out there.
What about, you ever DJ at Tiffany's? Free game.
So that was free game.
I know he talking about I ain't DJ up there though.
Where?
Tiffany's.
Tiffany's where?
On Green, used to be on Grass. It's like a harbor house now or something.
Oh, by the what's name?
Right by the priest, by the 13 Boulevard.
Bingo. They used to party in there.
What? It's called the Harbor House.
It's the Harbor House now, right?
Yeah. What
Yeah,
Tiffany's used to be?
I'm Tiffany.
Oh
See,
my God.
back then, I didn't even know if they used to have parties in there. I thought it was just like a little seafood type.
No, see, it was before the harbor house. This was.
How do y'all feel about how do y'all feel about
No,
Hey,
this
Tiffany-
black
When
Tiffany,
the
it never
Super
got
Bowl
off.
came,
Yep.
That's when they trained. That's
they
when
had a lot of expansion clubs.
Yeah.
how do y'all feel about them kind of it looked like they pushing us out of downtown with the party scene? So how do y'all feel about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of
Well, you can speak on that with the World Series.
Oh,
How
shit.
you did.
Yeah, I had a party. I lost so many fans. I had Ray Ray there. I had Ray Ray.
Tell them what you
Rashard.
want to hear.
Yeah, tell me what you want to
Yeah,
hear.
that's my cousin too.
Man, I promoted it tight, but it wasn't no parking. The World Series happened, and it was $100 to park anywhere near St. Andrews for a mile because of World Series. Could nobody park, so I had a bad one. But then we moved up from the teens when we started doing the adult party. Shout out to Brandon Thomas Billions. We started.
Oh, that's my man.
Come on, Billy, right there. Yeah.
My cousin, we started doing the Panacea. And we had all the celebrities down.
That's the
Chauncey
joint that's on the
Billups,
corner.
Everybody was there. Every
that-
Sunday.
Alarm. Like,
Alarm?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then moved up to $2 Tuesday at the Tropical
Tropical
Hut.
Hut.
I was at the 24 Karat for a few years. We did Wasted Wednesdays. I started Wasted Wednesdays.
24 karat after 24 karat.
Yep, with the truck, had the Hummer out there with the radio station and all that. Yeah, the kids just grew up with us, so we.
That's right. We all came up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was dope right there.
But yeah, they really pushing like it ain't finna be no party scene downtown. I don't think it's gonna be one next
That's
year.
why cabaret is coming back in. That's why cabaret came back in style, man. Because you can't really get down.
But now it ain't.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Nicky's in the mix.
I heard
That's like Nicky's shout out to mix.
Yeah.
Nicky's in the mix. It's like the okay. And then you know
Niggas that make the dream.
They got studio.
you know that's all together. The rooftops
Oh yeah.
Exodus, yeah.
for the summer.
They just started like doing stuff like after the summertime.
But I really think that they trying to push us
Yeah, bro,
from
listen,
down there. It
you would
ain't
never get another like Will Phelps white party when he had blocked off Broadway. That's been the
That was cold.
that
I'm
was-
talking about with the network and all that.
What?
We blocked off the street. Had
No, the airport was dope.
No,
The airport was crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
the airport was.
Oh my
That's
God.
the black part.
That was still Will Phelps.
before that.
Yeah, block off.
Oh, that was Will Phelps?
He was part of that one.
Listen,
I just remember it was so packed. Once again, fresh to the bitch, cheap as fuck. I'm coming, dog get killed.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drop top.
Right? I'm in the traffic.
Hey, I'm walking to the party. Me and Brandon, me and Billions, we walking. Somebody got blue.
Blue. Yeah. I'm in the traffic. I'm like 8 cars behind him. You know what I'm saying? We in the traffic. Dog, you heard it. You know what I'm saying? That bitch was so packed. You talking
And that
about
boy
all
come pay like 100 or something, and you get in a helicopter and fly around on top of the party for
Yeah,
like
they had it.
45 minutes.
But see, that was like at a time when Dickies was like it was a
Dickies.
Yeah.
It was a Dickie affair.
Dickies Carhartt
Yeah.
and Timberlands. That was-
Yeah.
Cash cola, baby.
Yeah.
Man, that was
cool.
I did his promo.
Man,
and
listen,
shit,
they-
promo
that-
for
But
Tristan.
Cap, now I want to go because like you say, Cabaret's coming back. They are. But I don't think it's enough security for them.
Yeah.
You know, that's for real though.
Because see, this is the thing.
Honest to God.
With cabarets, and I'm cool with it if it's some older shit, but I've never been a fan of them only because, and this ain't even, I hope whoever watches don't take this the wrong way, but like, it costs to go out. You see what I'm saying? It costs to buy drinks, like that shit costs. So a nigga, the likeliness of a nigga acting a fool is kind of slim unless it's just a nigga has some money to get super blow. At a cabaret, bro, nigga take that, the $60 that it costs to get a fifth, ain't gonna really do too much damage in a regular nightclub drink. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
for
nigga
sure.
buy a fifth and drink that in the cabaret and gonna act a goddamn fool off that same $60. You know what I'm saying? So that's why security ain't going. You know what I'm saying?
And
Because
it blowing.
yeah, because a nigga, you a little more free. You can go and I'm now gonna go get me a gallon of gin. You know what I'm saying? Because it costs $30
You got that shit to a science.
Right.
You got it to a science.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I be nigga like, bro, come to a cabaret. I be like,
No, I feel
I need to go to where niggas money limited. Like this nigga ain't gonna act a fool in here.
Hey, you just took me because that's real.
Hell yeah, a nigga like, no, I'm gonna go out, bro, and you know you got that. Everybody got that one homeboy like, man, this I need to go nowhere. They come in there with a gallon of gin, like,
And he already because he been drinking before. So like,
yeah, bro. The same nigga at the titty bar, he chilling like.
yeah, I'm not using him. We quiet.
Cause the money limit, you can't get that blow. You feel me? He real quiet and reserved, like.
Who are some of the dopest people y'all work with, man? Let's you know, I'm gonna get into some of those.
Let's get into some shop talk.
You like,
Oh, you can go ahead. I'm getting my thoughts together.
Man, I think I work with everybody. I think meeting Jim Brown was pretty dope.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
And you a deep brother, so to talk to him, I know that was a deep conversation.
Yeah, it was good. I was pretty young, so.
Oh, it was another. Okay.
Yeah, but it was dope. Just like damn, it's Jim Brown. So it kind of messed me up. Like,
Right,
you know,
he was
it
on
dope.
top of us then.
Hell yeah.
Jim Brown was dope. Boosie Collins was
Who is he?
dope.
That had to be dope,
Boosie
man.
was dope because he wanted me to take a picture. No. The vice president of Timberland wanted me to take a picture of him and Boosie.
I gotta ask this, y'all. What color? The vice president.
He was white,
All right,
of
go
course, but he was a fan of Boosie.
No, for
so
sure.
you know what I'm saying. So that was just to connect them two. You know what I'm saying? Was pretty
Right,
dope.
dope,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? That was sweet. Let me see. Probably something that's still kind of in Jay-Z. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the biggest I say, y'all got these stories about
That's
Jay-Z.
probably already the pinnacle.
How do you
because,
touch Jay-Z?
Well, you know, back
Again,
then, we was
I-
the street promo. We was the street team with Def Jam. So anybody on Def Jam that had
And he
that
wasn't
game,
that.
we
Yeah.
had. And he was a real humble dude, too,
But-
man. Cool
but-
as hell.
Where I think where we was able to, because like I said, I met Von, which is Tata's little brother, and we both got the same. We both Geminis, and we both kind of like hit it off. But at first, it was just like a mean mug, like a mean stare, like what you looking at. But it was just like cool. And through him, of course, you know they was having something. We would always just be around, and then we just trying to infiltrate, just trying to really make music. And you listen to Black Lagoon or whatever. Just fuck with these Detroit boys, you know. So it was kind of like that, just building a relationship. Or
I think what we did was one of the dope things was we drove from Vegas to LA for the Grammys. And this is the time that Game was beefing with Bleak and Jay. He was trying to go out. So we had to just go straight to the Grammys and stay in the room. Stay in the hotel, because that was the instructions from Top to his brother. Y'all gotta lay low, cause we don't know what type of tip y'all out in LA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was just like a small thing, but I went to dinner with all them. Jake's security was like 8 feet tall. He's probably about 7 foot, and his arm stretched. Just imagine all of us in line trying to get into the restaurant, and his arm stretched this long, like just cuddled all of us in, and we go in. This was like maybe 02, maybe 03. They kicking it, but don't nobody really know they kicking it like that. Jay and Beyonce.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So just cuddled everybody, the security, and we just go in partying. I think we had like a $200 steak. You know what I'm saying? Just in a restaurant. Shout out to my man Merciless Amir. He made A Day Without a Rhyme. He's from Detroit. If y'all know anything about Detroit hip hop, he a legend. Day Without a Rhyme. He got a Jimi Hendrix sample in his track, but he hung out with us a lot because he lived out in LA at that time. So he'll just drive up to Vegas and chop it up with us, and we worked with Nelly. Doing apple bottoms. I mean, it wasn't all kind of people.
Y'all touched a lot. Y'all really put on for the city though.
He was cool as hell, but
yeah.
that was one of the worst promo projects I ever did.
I never thought, no, the whole Nelly.
His shoes.
Not only
He had
that,
some shoes
he
that
had
was like, go ahead.
he had the tattoos of the cards on his arm, and I'm putting up posters in front of Timbo's. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere.
Timbo was my spot.
Timbo!
I was the DJ there for like 4 years.
So I didn't even think that album was gonna be, it was like country grammar. I don't think when we was promoting that, I didn't even think that was going
this shit went.
you know what I'm saying?
I had a problem with the music. He had these. You remember he had the shoe deal with Reebok. The shoes was like white with a yellow and green sole at the bottom, and it had like some type of flag on the side with a strap to go across the front right here. Like, so I'm trying. We were supposed to go take him to every DJ at the radio station. All the people. So we going in there,
With this ugly ass
and
shit.
we going in the radio station. They really like laughing us out that motherfucker. I'm talking about like fingers, all of them. They like, no, we don't want them.
How you don't want something free?
They're free.
Now,
They free. You could not get them motherfuckers to
a dope
nobody.
shoe account I had was Deodora was dope because when Jay was talking about he had Kanye here, I was able to give him 10 boxes of them boys at the Athenaeum Hotel the same day too that Sean met him, and Jay brought him that whole thing, and that was dope because I was able to get DJ Emmett like 5 pair too, just giving all the DJs,
And the funny part about that
shoes.
is, because remember, Wesley was wearing them like crazy too. Dame Dash.
Yeah,
And he was fucking with him heavy on that time.
That's because Jay had his shoe and then 50 had his.
Yeah, right. So he went over and
Yeah.
did that. Yeah.
See, Dame, he was always a smart dude, but the thing too,
Yeah, but I'm broke here.
he's real smart dude, and he's still up, and he's still up.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah, he was smart man, like you say.
His kids got business.
Yeah.
We was able to do a Rockefeller Hummer with the custom Rockefeller logo on the spinner. That was a dope project because the company was called Bling Wheels out of LA, and I wrote the proposal on the laptop, and I was like, I'm on the Rock and Mike tour. We can put y'all on the flyers and do all of this stuff. I'm working with Rockefeller, have Vaughn confirm it. They cut a check on the spot. I came back to the D. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah, so it was nice.
Now, hey, how old were you?
So we did probably about 22.
Damn. You feel that like?
It was like what, 2002, 3, maybe something like that.
I would say from about 2000 to maybe about 6. That's all in and out of this promo every day, all day. That was all we did, every day, all day.
What you was gonna say, bro?
Work with Tone Tone, K-Easy, Big Hurt. They showed me a lot of love back in the day when we did vice versa, you know. Back in the day, we was breaking Tone Tone records when the first song coming out, you know, at the Team Club. So Big Hurt and Deezy too. They always work with me. I try to give them a shout out.
For sure.
That's real.
That was the shoe.
This the
I don't remember that
It was
motherfucker.
a different color.
That's the shoe. Yeah, pull up the shoe.
They was like lime green and yellow color.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah,
You remember them?
We couldn't get them motherfuckers to nobody.
When I first heard KD's album, man,
What?
I thought that he was gonna do what a lot of motherfuckers doing now. Like he opened up a lot of doors for Detroit.
A lot of people don't give KD's his props either, dog. Like, he opened up a lot.
KDZ held it down. I'm gonna give you a timeline.
That
Like,
count my
right,
dope,
right,
right?
yeah, right after Blade.
What hood you from?
Right. Right after all that.
Really, yeah,
Everything.
he held it down.
10,000 that night.
See?
I did KD's.
Bro.
Yeah.
He ain't played.
You were.
I'm from Joy Road, exit 9, come up the freeway.
I don't give a fuck where you from.
I had
He held it
All
down.
that first side half, raised motherfuckers in there, bro. It was
I don't
about
care
to be a
where you
fight,
from.
bro.
I don't care where you from. Everybody love that song.
Yeah.
East, West, everybody love that song, dog, for real.
We got a supposed Detroit hip hop.
You know that.
Right?
That's how you ride.
But I said supposed though.
Okay.
Remember we asked the question.
Yep.
So we asked him. He could give us an answer. So I'm gonna ask y'all because y'all he fraudulent. Y'all probably not. What's the top
What's
five?
wrong with this fool?
What's the top 5 Detroit songs of all time?
Ooh.
I ain't give you that.
What's your line, Joe?
I don't know if I can put them in a certain order. My line, I'm gonna say.
No order.
No, I ain't
You
gonna
say
do
line
no
or
order.
song?
So far gone. Boss up and get this money.
Hold on, what's up?
See,
That's
there you
one.
go. So I don't even
That's
know why
three.
you
No,
got
no,
that shit,
no.
bro.
That's
Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe. So go ahead and cut Joe off. Go ahead, Joe.
You said so
So far gone.
I gotta get that. What's that rock bottom? I told y'all boys. Wait until J Nutty.
No. It's called No. It's called No. It's called No. That's that album right there, baby. That's that right there. That's the one right there. Who was Rock Bottom?
Yep.
Yeah, I push that way one of these days.
Because it sounds familiar.
Street Lords.
He wasn't gonna put it in there. He wasn't gonna put that one in there. He got to, but he wasn't.
He about to bring up somebody some bullshit right now. Go ahead.
You gotta go what?
First Street Lord album. Period.
Some song,
Rolling on TikTok. I can't name not one. It's every song on that to me,
I roll
bro.
with my
Yeah.
nigga. Roll with my nigga. You still play that today and they go crazy.
Yeah.
That one water remix.
Man, Gated Up make me feel
Gated Up,
too
yeah,
good.
Gated Up.
Like you couldn't even
I
name
know.
it, just look at 5 though, right? It's like
Yeah.
you just nailed it.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can't just narrow it because that.
Well, we did 10.
You got a five?
We did 10.
That right there.
That's so far gone, right?
What? This shit right here?
Hold on, let me hear it.
My God.
That's one.
Remember when we was in Erotic City? We in Erotic City, bro. We made them play that song 10 times. We tore that motherfucker up, boy.
So,
No, I'm gonna tell you. You gotta put these two on there. Hold on, you gotta put these two on there because my man DJ Ray O'Shea Godson, DJ Ray Cheesy, we was doing a
I
party.
didn't even know that.
That's his godson. Because he always wear the dress shoes. Always. Been on it 20 years. Jeans and dress shoes. He act like Ray,
Hey, hold on,
everything.
wait. Hey, shout out to Cash out too, though. You got that the hottest song out right now.
Shout out to
Ice me
Cash.
out.
And
Ice me
I
out.
like the Ice Me Out.
Ice me
Listen,
out.
what Joe said, no. We told my man, like I say, DJ matters. Because he played Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way by Ludacris. Then he played No. And then he played Oh Boy. And they tore that Yeah, how you gonna say Oh Boy?
That's why I say they narrowed it down, bro. Hey,
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Old boy from the east side Cheddar Boys. And I'm a Cheddar Boy, baby.
Yeah, I'm a Cheddar Boy. Yeah.
Drunken Master, 50 niggas deep.
Yeah, you gotta put that in there. Yeah, I'm 50 niggas deep when that come
See, there's a
on.
whole lot of shit. You
Okay.
can't
put it in the fire.
So
50 niggas think used to bang with them super blues.
Well, no, here you go. Yeah, you gotta go. Let me see. I'm a little bit different, so I gotta go Sunshine, Esham.
oh, that was classic.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah, that was classic.
Yeah, you gotta put that.
He said 5, but he
Yeah,
just
you gotta put
named off
Sunshine,
the-
Sunshine, Esham.
What's the song Royce had with Blaze? Is it Chips on
Chips on Pistons.
Chips
Yeah.
on Pistons?
Oh,
Hey, no, that's
Yeah.
just turning the ass around. That shit.
Yeah.
You ain't pass the ball to Rip. Yeah, that was
What
shit.
about the I ride when they get high?
That's on Rolling
Roll
Stone.
with these guys.
That's
That's
What's the name of the song?
That's
Roll
all.
my nigga.
Roll with my niggas.
Okay.
You used to be breaking your
Hey,
you don't need to bang with
Hey, he's the only grown guy sitting on this couch right now. That was classic.
I got a question.
We sipping up.
Drake and go next day. And all great.
That was a shit. Oh, that's my. Hold on. Stop. Like me personally, that's my favorite streetwear song ever in life. Bro, that's my favorite street. That's like they could have made nothing better than that song. That song.
Hey, Fraud Man, listen.
But no, but that's on the album though. But that
That's
ain't
why I
like
put
the
the album
album.
in the top 5.
Well, we can go albums.
Let's go albums.
Cause you can go.
Top 5 Detroit albums.
Top 5.
We ain't.
Hold on, wait. Let's get no, I gotta ask a question.
Let's go with it.
I got a question about the song.
Go ahead.
I got a question about the song. Okay, I don't give a fuck about what you laughing about.
That song and this card
Why is like
got a lot of. I swear, that song and this card.
okay?
Boom. Yeah, come on. Oh, that color. Come on, give me some of that. Oh, go ahead, man.
Why
I just went back.
why is Eminem and Big Sean and them not like?
Cause they not underground, man.
They not really deep. Like that's not. That's
deep
worldly music, bro. Like
They
we
wasn't
talking about
deep
shit that's like.
Let me explain it to you. They was.
Look at the young Beyonce.
It was.
Look at that stuff. Look at you.
Slum finish ease up. You can't forget that.
Look at you.
See, listen, bro. Like them niggas, like I ain't saying they when it come to like Detroit music, they don't.
Young Mike.
They ain't like that's not really considered like Detroit music.
Yeah.
Like they music not synonymous with
You
Detroit.
absolutely right. So I'm
I
asking.
brought
why not?
off some work.
Because they
Look.
they like
work out for you.
You talking
like
about?
bro, you not gonna see them niggas like
Yo, Junior, look at your boy Junior.
I brought some
There we
work
go.
out
Look at your boy Junior. Look at my ass.
party, baby.
Junior basketball party, dog. Y'all see it, man.
Hell
Stop
no.
playing, huh?
Hell no.
Stop playing.
That's Junior Raspberry Party.
That's Junior Basketball. That's Mike Epps. We go Junior Basketball party.
I was at a cabaret with him on what was that on Sherwood? What's that hall on Sherwood?
Joe Louis Pope. Stop playing.
Y'all was at a
That's deep.
I was there.
Hey, look, let me explain that to you.
Project, hey, I love Project Basketball.
Right.
Let me explain this to Norman though, why they not considered that. They not like, you know how Matt Dre is to Oakland? That's how Blaze them are to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but they mentioned Mac.
Mobb Deep, look at that.
Right, but you
R.I.P. Prodigy, and he got it with Prodigy.
them in their songs too.
R.I.P. Prodigy.
Big Sean came up under
No,
one
no,
of the Street Lords and all
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
They should be excluded. I'm saying
R.I.P. to my
why
man
are
Bree.
these people excluded?
Oh, Bree, R.I.P. Bree.
City like Matt
That's
Dre.
why I say you
These
can't
other
put
guys
top
different.
5 in it because we speaking of like
Shit,
all the
history
songs,
right here,
all the
dog.
songs that we
Classic
talk
cat.
about.
Look at these fools still talking about the damn rap album.
That's a classic joint.
Well, a big
That's
show.
when you get further down
Yeah,
the line,
Dougie Fresh and the great Derek Coleman.
But that's what I'm talking about, though.
You know what I'm saying? History in the building, dog. I love this shit, man. I love my city. I love my city, man. Hey, hold on, dog.
You gotta, it, to me,
Hey, hold on.
to me, it just boiled down to how
It was-
impactful. Like
Right, they
think
touched
of
the city.
Yeah, like
Matt Dre touched the city, he was
Yeah.
in the hood.
Like
Blackman was in the hood.
Like I ain't
You
saying
ain't
that
seen
John
no
Shepard.
You know everybody had Big Sean, Eminem at their party.
Right,
That was
that's
right.
That was not good.
That my party.
Right. Like you couldn't even put Vezo in that shit.
Right.
Like I can pull up on Flanders, nigga.
Right.
And just,
No, that's what I was just gonna say. Stop. I was just gonna give it a shout out.
Like
Shout out to Vezo, man. Congratulations. Y'all got the most. I didn't even know.
Easy too.
That's what's up, man. Peace, my baby. Y'all shout out to Velo.
Bro, I pull up on City Girl.
And see them. That's right. You can touch them. You can really touch them.
For real.
Hey, man, congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the boys.
Because the 9 is my homeboy brother. So it done been times
Now
I've
what's
been to
that?
Maryland on Monroe.
And they all in there.
And my man K come like, bro, bro them in the city. I'm like, shit,
But
I'm
I
about to
can't
pull up
fuck
on
man.
that.
That's my man.
Hold on. Hey, hold
That's
on.
what
That's
I'm
one reason that I used to love. See, this one we talk. I'm glad we went there. That's why I used to love Proof. You can chill with Proof. You can touch Proof like
anywhere.
Anywhere. With anything on, with a dog ass being or something outside, with anything on by itself. Right before he died, man, we had so much fun with him, dog. Before he passed away.
Like them cats was
Man.
not really like Eminem, bro. Like I mean,
Eminem is different.
or Big Sean too. Like that nigga came up, and I ain't saying.
But I swear I was
Okay, so here's the thing about that. I ain't saying keep it real, all that just being the hood.
No,
Like
but-
that nigga made, and shout out to him for making it for
sure.
But like as far as just being like
being able to be
like
tough. Hey,
some Detroit shit, like
Right.
he just don't fit that demographic. He don't, bro. Like when you think of like, damn, bro, a dog, like you'll think of Blade first, or you would think of Oh Boy, or you
We
know.
will hear though. Like we would.
If you ask me about some Detroit shit, like they not gonna really associate big. Like you'll associate Big Sean with Detroit on some commercial shit, but if you just talking about like some Detroit,
just gotta look at
like a
it.
nigga say Trick.
Look at E40 and them, man. E40 and them come and really fuck with street motherfuckers.
Yeah.
all the time. Be legit.
Bro, solid baby right now. No, listen, bro. Like this is some shit I know for sure. E40 them, just from how I was prior to my current state of
For sure.
living right now. E40 them come and get fucked with niggas who got it out the mud. Yeah, you know, when I say got out the mud, I mean like, bro, them niggas is on the block blowing bud. Like, what's happening?
Look how BG
What up, though?
BG probably right here right now.
Yeah, be legit.
Be legit, used to ride when we was shit, but I
We got a party here.
That's what he just said.
Do he live
Be legit got a party here.
here.
He used to have a green Eldorado ride through the back in the day too.
Just like you said,
Jam Master J, the great Jam Master.
Hey, matter of fact, his son, Jam Master J's son, got a team here though.
Hey, hold on, we gotta get ready to wrap it up. Hey, man.
He's like BG. Over there with Tom and all them Jews.
Yeah, Jew.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I guess we gotta wrap it up.
We gotta wrap it up, man.
Event November 24th.
Hold on.
Northwest Activity
Let
Center.
him know.
Let him know. Let him know.
From 7 to 9.
The
3-point shootout. Come
yeah.
shoot.
Oh, you win
$20.
that?
Come win the cash prize. Come down.
That's what's up,
Going
bro.
down. November 24th, Northwest
It's
Activity
20 to get in,
Center.
20 to get in the
$20
shootout.
to get in the shootout. $10 to just spectate. $20 to get in the shootout. Get you.
We get ready.
All you niggas think
Flat out.
that shot.
Now, it came from the shoppers, let y'all know, and we coming in that bitch with shirts. My man, we coming to take it to over, dog. Flat out. We. Yeah, it is. Y'all heard it, dog. What up? We doing it. Get out and vote. And I'm holding my beard back and vote. Huh? Who's running with my beard back? Growing back, BBG. We back and push back. Beard Nation gonna do some shit too, dog.
Hey, no shit ain't November, man.
Hey, man, get out and vote.
Those who
Hold on.
hey, so this my bad. I had to cut my beard down.
Yeah, that's my man Filthy Rockwell. He actually did the Mercy joint for Big Sean and I got the Grammy too.
Get out and
Shout out to
vote.
Filthy Rockwell.
Shout out to Filthy Rock.
Alright, man. Tonight,
Y'all
y'all
need
need
one
to
of
have
them
me
happy
in here.
days.
For sure, I got you.
Episode to be up soon, man.
Real one if you can.
Yeah, that's
Go follow us at It Came From The Shop 313, man, on all social medias, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust the process, God's never wrong. Hate never win, love always do. Be legendary, man. Charity.
Get out and vote. Get out and vote. Your
Praise
vote
be to Allah,
counts.
man. Y'all be safe.